Hello, my name is Ben Jackson. Today I'm going to be talking about Heineken Beer Company. Heineken Beer Company is one of the largest multinational beer companies in the world. They have roughly 81,000 employees and operations in 70 countries and around 160 breweries. So first I'm going to talk about the Heineken supply chain. So first of all, they're obviously world renowned for an excellent supply chain structure. This includes innovation, the use of the internet, which I'm going to talk about later, to speed up their processes and various other things as well. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about their suppliers. They make sure their suppliers are following the same Heineken supplier code that all of them follow, and they make sure they undergo the supplier governance procedure. They make sure the suppliers are using the right practices and behave in a very sustainable way, which they enforce themselves as well. They include rigorous risk analysis and external audits to make sure that they are doing this as well. So, Heineken is one of the world's most international brewer. It is the leading developer and marketer of premium beer and cider brands. The group has a powerful portfolio of more than 250 international, regional, local, and specialty beers and ciders. They're committed to innovation, long-term brand investment, disciplined sales execution, and focused cost management as well. They're looking at implementing what is called S&OP, Sales and Operations Planning, as a higher level planning process that marries the business plan, the finance plan, the production plan, and a strategic multi-tiered approach. The goal is to efficiently and effectively meet the customer demand with a focus on operational excellence as well. They are looking to implement this across 30 nations in 2018, because currently the different operating countries that Heineken have are working in different ways on demand and supply planning, and this wants to be standardized. The targets of this project in the end are to cut inventory by 10 to 15%, obsolescence cost by 10 to 30%, logistics cost by around 1%, and increase revenue as well by around 1%. So they hope to increase these numbers with data-driven improvements in AI augmentation to aid its operations, marketing, advertising, customer experiences as well. For data analytics, they use forecasting to optimize delivery routes. Through data analytics, the brewer can adjust production where there's a high inventory, long production, or replenishment lead times, and seasonal variances in the demand for its products as well. Also, they've partnered with Walmart on a program that allows them to analyze the behavior of shoppers, and this allows them to see which people and how each six-pack or cans of beer are leaving the store and who's taking them as well, who's buying them. So next, what influence does the internet have on the company's logistics? Heineken have a very strong social media presence. They have a very loyal fan base. I'm going to talk about a problem they had, which they used the internet to solve. They had a North American supply chain problem, which they solved by creating a collaborative supply chain strategy. They set up a web-based system that its distributors could access for info about suggested forecasts, marketing and promotions, along with order tracking and tracing. Basically, the problem was it took 3 months to produce their beer in Holland, and then ship it in containers to North America, and then manually process orders for distributors in each state. Since each beer only has a shelf life of 6 months, its product was spending half the time in the supply chain. So, how do they measure logistics performance? Like most companies do, they use key performance indicators. They have a every angle KPI dashboard engine, which is a easy access internal website and consists of stock overviews, service levels, lead time and supply chain, and measurements for forecast accuracy and basis as well, and bias as well. Excuse me. An overview of their most important KPI is presented on a balanced scorecard. Some of these criteria include being effective, being efficient, so meeting the preset service and quality, being the best in class for new product instruction, being the best in class for productivity, ensuring sustainable low transfer prices, and reducing the working capital. Finally, what are the overall challenges the company faces in the coming decade? The main challenge Heineken faces in the coming decade is the rise of craft beers, putting pressure on them to become more flexible, with their recipes, their ingredients, which means diversifying various parts of their supply chain, such as what raw materials, ingredients they choose to source from, who they choose to source from, and where they choose to source from, and ultimately if they decide to change their recipes to adjust to the coming market. Thank you. I'm Ben Jackson. Have a good day.